Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Craig Barkley Plumbing, Burning Chiropractic Center, and Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group. It's just about game time, so let's head to the Eagle Radio broadcast booth for the game with the Eagle Sports Crew on Country 102.9 and BW Radio.
Three teams share the top spot in the Jayhawk Conference, and all three are in action tonight on this Wednesday night, right before the Christmas break. Those three teams, Hutchinson, Barton, and Coffeyville, all at 6-1 in the league. Cali just one game back at 5-2. Of the three Jayhawk Conference leaders, Hutchinson has by far the sternest test on this Wednesday night, because the Blue Dragons find themselves in El Dorado at the power plant, home of the Butler Grizzlies, where wins are always a challenge. The other two teams tied with the Dragons, both playing at home tonight. Coffeyville, a team that Hutchinson demolished about 10 days ago, 97-62. That's the only loss on their schedule. They're playing at home against Neosho and would be considered big favorites. Barton, a team that Hutchinson will play in the sports arena on Saturday night, the last game before the Christmas break. Barton at home tonight against Dodge City, and Barton would again be big favorites in that game. So it is a big one, Hutchinson and Butler. We're going to take a 2-minute break so you can hear from these good folks. We'll be back with basketball.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brands. Rothy Family.
That's why Prairie Star offers walk-in clinic services with a responsive medical staff to care for you and your family.
Yes, we want to be your medical home.
Welcome to Prairie Star Health Center and walk-in clinic, whether you have insurance or not. 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
It's not always easy to find the perfect gift for everyone on your list, but Jim's Water and Woods has some pretty perfect gift ideas for you to consider, like their Eno hammocks, chairs, backpacks, totes, blankets, and more, all made from lightweight material but so durable. Of course, the Brio fire pit would make anyone happy. And why? No smoke. At Jim's, you can choose from grills, smokers, and accessories, and if you really want to impress, a hot spring spa. Let this be a Jim's Water and Woods kind of Christmas. 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
This is Carter File, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
There are no longer any unbeatens on the women's side in the Jayhawk Conference, independent of the Jayhawk West at 7-1, and Cloud could join them by winning tonight over Garden City, a game played in Concordia.
They're leading by 3, 64-61 with 5 seconds remaining, so
probably going to be a three-way tie for the top spot.
More than likely, yep, you bet.
But the Blue Dragons, coming off of an exciting win, 68-64 at Garden City, will be matched up against a Butler team that is a great deal better than its 5-5 record would indicate. Blue Dragons with one loss on the season, Hutchinson 10-1 overall. That one loss was to Cloud County, and that's a loss that's kind of hard to understand because that's the only game that Cloud has won in the Jayhawk Conference. So the Blue Dragons just simply had an off night. That's the only blemish on the Hutchinson record. We talked about Butler being better than their record. Well, they're coming off a win. They won over Dodge City 84-78. They also won over Seward. That's their 2 wins in the league, but they're 5 against Indy. You get the picture. They've had 1, 2, 3, 4 single-digit losses in our league. So that 5-2 record could just as easily be, or that 2-5 league record could just as easily be turned around and be 5-2. The Blue Dragons got a nice performance off the bench from Josh Creech. Glenn, you did that game out in Garden City, and Creech really made himself a factor in that contest. I think Hutchinson has more depth, more quality depth than anybody I've seen in this league.
One question I have is going to be, has Kai Mitchell going to be healthy or not? He's tweaked a little bit in that Garden City game. We'll see tonight.
Well, he had a high ankle sprain, and you don't recover from those quickly. It probably will be January before he recovers, and I would imagine that Coach Eck would prefer not to have to use him in this game tonight, but he'll try to gut it out if he has to.
Josh Creech came in when he had to. That was a very physical ball game, one of the most physical games I have seen this year. And Josh came in and was a difference maker. Also, another young man, Curtis Hollis, did a heck of a job.
One thing that should stand Hutchinson in good stead, particularly if the Dragons get a win here tonight, is the fact that of the games that Hutchinson has played in the league, and this will be the 8th league game Hutch has played en route to 26 total, they played 6 of those 8 on the road.
Similar to last year, exactly like last year as well. So they're about set to go with starting lineups coming up here in just a little bit. Should be a good matchup. If you just tuned in, Lady Dragons hung on to win 59-53, and I mean hung on. Had a 10-point lead going into fourth quarter, and it got a little serious down the stretch, but they were able to hit free throws, and 4 free throws to close it out, 59-53.
And if you're just joining us and you wonder why this game is starting so late, it's because there were 58 fouls called in that first game.
Introductions of players taking place right now. Blue Dragons with their normal starting lineup. It's going to be Devontae Bandu, Rhymes, along with Sal Nuhu, Robert Woodfield, and I believe Raquan Taylor will get the start. We'll make sure. Introduction for the Grizzlies now taking place.
Jared Armstrong averages 10. He's a young man from Philadelphia, not very big, 5'9". And also, it's Tevin Berry. We remember him from Newton High School. He averages 7 points a game. Joined on the floor by Adrian Moore from Conway, Arkansas. 6'3" kid averaging 7. And a big, strong Russell Smith, not very tall, 6'2". Russell averaging 13, makes a lot of space for himself. And the final starter, Glenn, is Josh Conrad. Conrad from Memphis, Tennessee. He's 6'5".
Grizzlies
5-5.
Yeah, they've had some good ones. Won it over Dodge City to snap quite a bit of a losing streak. They lost to Indy by only 2 here.
Yeah, they've got 4 single-digit losses.
You betcha, 72-70. So that 5-5 and 2-5 record really misleading, as you just indicated.
Yep.
And we are about to get set to get going here in the Blue Dragons and the Grizzlies of Butler.
Boy, have there been some great games played between these two teams on this floor.
Grizzlies in their home golds, a light gold. I like that light gold with purple. And the Blue Dragons in their road reds. Blue numbers, we're about set to jump center. Hutchinson will control the tip as Bandu comes up with it. Bandu with a jumper to untie the game the other night when it was tied up at 64 apiece late. The drive by Nuhu, basket good by Nuhu. So the quick basket by Nuhu to give the Dragons a quick lead. We go down the other way, the three-pointer up, and the corner's good.
Russell Smith, big, strong kid hitting from the left corner. Now Sal Nuhu
with the turnover.
Thought about taking a shot, thought about passing, wound up doing neither, and got called for the travel.
With the basketball up the court, Jared Armstrong goes with it on the left wing. They'll skip it across. Jumper up and on its way, up and good. Knocking it down was number 33, Bratton knocked it down. Grizzlies with the quick lead of 5-2. Inside Nuhu. He'll go up wrong. Can't get it done. Ripping down a rebound is going to be Tevin Berry. Ball in the outer perimeter. And Kai Mitchell will check into the Blue Dragon lineup. As Hutchinson down by 3 already. Foul called on the Blue Dragons.
Devontae Bandu.
Bandu picks it up. Tyler Cotton's going to check in. Kai Mitchell's going to check in. So Bandu gets a break because of the foul, and Sal Nuhu will get a break.
Now Kai Mitchell getting some early action.
Yeah, Barry with the ball, right side. Like you said, we saw him play at Newton High School.
Ankle must be feeling a lot better.
Angle dribble to the right side. Armstrong goes right back outside. Dribble penetration. Shot up and good. Adrian Moore with a basket. Quick basket by Moore. Makes it 7-2. Hutchinson down by 5. Bandu will check back in. Here's drive by Taylor. He'll go up. It's blocked. Grizzlies come out with it. Armstrong, right side. Here's Moore. He'll take it to the hole and score it. Timeout's going to be taken by the Blue Dragons. A quick basket by Moore. And it is 9-2. Timeout on the floor. We'll do the break-in as well. 9-2 ball game. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Need a ride anywhere in Reno County? Reno County Area Transportation can get you there. RCAT provides first-come, first-served general public transportation that is safe and affordable whether you live in town or in the country. RCAT accepts tickets, monthly passes, or cash. 24-hour advance notice is required for rural pickups. Call 694-2913 for information.
Out of 4 shooting for Butler. The Blue Dragons with the opening basket of the game, so it's a 9-0 run for the Grizzlies. We played just over 2 minutes, but the home team with a lot of momentum early going.
Yeah, they came out with a quick start. Here's Whitfield on the outside. Got in foul trouble there tonight against Garden City. Didn't see much action. Here's Taylor on the top. Underneath Bandu, right side on the low blocks. Bounces inside, follow away jumper. Won't go. Rebound cleared by Moore. Adrian Moore for the Grizzlies. Gives it off to Armstrong. They'll bring it up quickly. Left side to go with it. Over the far side, Barry. Back out on the right side. Armstrong takes it back to Barry. Top of the key. Dribble penetration, little floater by Moore. Doesn't go. Rebound Dragons. Bandu will bring it out. He'll bring it on the dribble. Up the court quickly. Does shot up and missing. Foul called.
Offense. Tevin Berry drawing the charge.
Yeah, Bandu picks up his second. So right away, the Blue Dragons, Bandu in foul trouble. So with the basketball will be the Grizzlies. Tyler Cotton back in the ball game. Wichita North High School, he's a sophomore. For the Blue Dragons. 9-2 goal line, Russell Smith. So Smith will go to the line in the act of shooting. 2 shots coming for Smith.
James Rojas waiting to check in at the scorer's table.
Free throw toss is on its way and good. 10-2. An 8-point lead right now for the Grizzlies of Butler. Rojas into the ball game out of Jamestown, New York. Russ Smith out of Kansas City. He's a freshman, good size at 6'5", broad body. Free throw toss, got both up. Nice touch on the shot. And the rebounds will bring it up. 11-2. Smith with 2 free throws. Dragons trail it. Here's Rojas out top. J.J. Rhymes left side. He'll gun it for 3. On its mark, no good. Off its mark, excuse me. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there. Coming up with the rebound will be Bratton. Grizzlies will bring it up. They lead it by 9. 16:21 to go. This first half of play. Lady Drags 159-53 if you just tuned in. Dribble penetration by Armstrong into the paint. Kick it down low underneath. Loose basketball picked up in the Blue Dragons. Rojas. Gift off to Whitfield. Dribble penetration by Kai Mitchell. Reach in foul call. They're going to whistle this one on Moore. They'll inbound left side baseline. Rob Whitfield to do the honors. That's the first on Moore. First team foul against the Grizzlies. Ty Mitchell to Rhymes. He'll isolate. As a sophomore, Armstrong will bring it up. Left side with the basketball. They'll hold it high. That's going to be Russ Smith. Gives it off to Barry. He'll shoot quickly. Not there. Rojas rebound. Blue Dragons in transition. Here we go to Rhymes. His shot won't go. Rebound's cleared out there by the Grizzlies. They want to run. Rojas on the foul. It'll be his first.
Hutchinson already with 4 fouls in this game.
15-19 remaining to go in this first half of play. Josh Creech will check into the Blue Dragon lineup. Young freshman out of Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. Free throws missing by Moore. It's set to shoot the second one. Moore takes his time. Substitutions taking place. Rojas checks out.
He just seems to be instantly attracting fouls every time he goes in.
Free throw was made. 12-2 ball game. Grizzlies. Hutchinson brings it up. Tyler Cotton. Over to Whitfield. Ty Mitchell. Knocking outside. Contact made, but nothing called. Here's Rhymes. He'll pop the three. It's on its way. No good. Battle for the board. Taken away by the Grizzlies. Here comes Armstrong.
Dragons are not showing much patience.
No, they're not. Outside. Shot put up. A three-pointer does not go. And Kai Mitchell with the rebound. Off the missed shot. Grizzly hung on a rim for a little bit. And thought there might have been a call. Here comes Whitfield. Left side, J.J. Rhymes. Over to Creech. Creech will shoot the three. Rims off, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there.
Terrible shot selection.
Yeah, Steve Eck both times down saying, guys, what are you doing? The drive to the basket, shot won't go. Putback is good. Bratton with the putback. And a timeout's going to be called on the floor. Blue Dragons trailing in a big way. Butler Grizzlies 14-2 right now. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
A real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
Blue Dragons demonstrating a total lack of patience. 1 out of 9 shooting 0 for 4 from three-point country. Meanwhile, Butler's made 5 out of 9 and has an early 12-point lead.
Now, JJ's trying to get things going. I understand his shots. Creech not understanding that one. 14-2. The lead is 12 right now with 14:05 to go in his first half. There's Kai Mitchell. His shot won't go. Rebound cleared about by Armstrong. And here come the Grizzlies. Left side jumper. They'll shoot and miss. Rebound fought for underneath. Blue Dragons come out with it. Curtis Hollis into the lineup now for the Blue Dragons. He's out of Arlington, Texas. A freshman. Ball on the outer perimeter. Here's Hollis on the outside. He's a talent. Now they go to Cotton. Blue Dragons a little deer in the headlight look. Here's a Josh Creech shot that won't go. The rebound's going to be cleared out. Sal knew who's going to check in, more than likely for Creech. 14-2 contest. Blue Dragons defensively lock it up. Here's the Grizzlies. Right in front of us. Ball just about slipped away out of the hands of Russ Smith. Over to Armstrong. Armstrong with the basketball. Comes all the way through underneath. Back over. Shot up by three by Barry's good. So Barry knocks down the three.
Wow. That's all you can say. 17-2.
Yep, 17-2 ball game. Ball skips out of the Blue Dragons' hands. It'll go over to the Grizzlies. Turnover against Hutchinson. Rojas back in as well.
Well, the Blue Dragons playing like a group of kids that just finished finals, thinking about going home. Unfortunately, they've got this game and another one on
more,
Saturday
yeah,
night.
bet.
Both are very important.
Down by 15 with 12:54 to go. Up the court comes Armstrong. Grizzlies have roared out of the blocks to lead it here by 15. Armstrong on the outside. Shakes and bakes a little on the outer perimeter. Gives off now to Botcham, who's in the ball game. Botcham is out of Dallas, Texas, a sophomore. Right side, Berry drives in, kicks it back outside. The three from the top of the key. Off, it's marked no good. Rebound, Hollis. Blue Dragons come up with it off the missed shot taken by Aaron. We go the other way, and an offensive foul called on the Blue Dragons.
Dragons
Hollis
just are not demonstrating any patience at all. They're trying to take quick shots. None of them are dropping. Dragons have turned it over 4 times. Got to slow down.
Yeah,
There's a long ways to go in this basketball game, but Hutch has dug a heck of a hole.
17-2 with 12:09 to go. Grizzlies in this first half of play. Dribble penetration. The drive to the basket won't go. Putback is good. Adams with the putback. Well, he's just sitting there waiting to put it up and in on the putback, and he got it. 19-2, a 17-point lead by the Grizzlies. The drive to the basket, and J.J. Rhymes will go to the free throw line and shoot free throws.
Finally, something positive for Hutchinson. 2 points in 8 minutes and 16 seconds of basketball.
Foul will be called on the Grizzlies. Rhymes at the free throw line. Free throw's up and good. Got the first one down.
It ended a 17-point run.
JJ would shoot his second one. 11:44 to go in his first half. His toss is off its mark, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by the Grizzlies.
Hutchinson's out-rebounded so far, 11-5.
Justin Criddle's in there. He's out of Paola, Kansas for the Grizzlies. Travel call goes against the big man for the Grizzlies. That's going to be called on Adams.
I do not believe that Butler can continue to play anywhere near this well through the course of a game. But the Blue Dragons have to start playing Dragon basketball.
Just about two worlds right there. Can the Blue Dragons play any worse to start it off? Here's Salnuhu on the outside. They throw it away. Nothing is working right now for Hutchinson.
Well, Hutchinson's just making mistakes that we haven't seen him make all year long. They do not look like the same team.
Kai Mitchell checks back in. Salnuhu needs a break.
Trying to do flashy things, too, just like that backhand pass by Nuhu. Don't make the game that hard.
Lead is 16 for the Grizzlies. No, alley-oop underneath, good. Botcham with the basket. Botcham with the flying leap inside makes it 21-3. The lead back at 18. Grizzlies. Rojas, the Hollis, left side three by Cotton off its mark, no good. Goes out of bounds, hits the support, it'll be Grizzly basketball. There's holes and then there's holes. Right now the Dragons are in a deep one, down 21-3. Armstrong, right wing, back out top. Over to Criddle, down the low blocks, right side. They'll kick it on the outer perimeter. Armstrong has it. Dribble penetration. They'll kick it right side. Jumper up and good. A two-pointer up and good by Adams. And it's 23-3. The lead is 20. Taylor will check in the Blue Dragon lineup.
The Dragons got the first 2 points of this game and have been outscored 22-1 since.
With the basketball on the outside is Tyler Cotton. Right side over to Hollis. The flash it to Taylor on the top. Cotton with the ball on the outside. 10:01 to go. First half. Drive by Rhymes. Floats, shoots, misses. Try for the putback underneath was Taylor. Rebound cleared out by the Grizzlies. Adams. Grizzlies into the forecourt. They'll drive across the lane. They'll bring it back outside. They'll reset it. Criddle. Right side. They'll drop it down the right wing. That's Smith with the basketball. Holds up. Goes corner right to Adams. Jumper up and on its way. Ball does not go to battle for the rebound. Foul called. Over the back is going to be whistled on the Grizzlies. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. Bockham will pick up the personal. That's his third already. No, his first, excuse me.
Team's third.
Team's third. Timeout's going to be taken. 23-3 your score. Grizzlies on top of the Blue Dragons. We'll be back with 9:30 to go. Media timeout, 1 minute break.
Just as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition, so is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you are sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or take advantage of the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn at 128 South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon Athletics.
Imagine for a moment the best deal ever on smartphones. Got it? I bet Nextech Wireless has you beat. Now through the end of the year, get up to 5 smartphone lines, unlimited talk, text, and data for only $100. Whether 3 lines, 4, or 5, unlimited holiday happiness. Certain restrictions apply. Merry Christmas from Nextech Wireless.
We have played 10.5 minutes of basketball. Hutchinson 1 field goal in 13 tries. That is 8% shooting. Hutchinson has been out-rebounded 15-6. The Dragons have 5 turnovers to 2 for Butler. Butler's made a couple of three-pointers. The Dragons are 0 for 5. That's how you get yourselves in a 20-point hole.
With the basketball, the Blue Dragons. They trail in the big way, but down by 20, as Rusty just described. Ball on the right side, Taylor. Underneath they go to Curtis Hollis. Back outside Taylor. Dribble penetrates. Backs into the lane. Goes up strong. Nice move. Doesn't get it, but the putback Rojas was missed as well. We go down the other way, and the Grizzlies 3-on-2. They'll drive down. Foul called. Is it on Bandu? If it is, he's going to go straight to the bench. It will be. Bandu just picked up another foul. How many minutes has he played? Not very many.
Maybe a total of 2 or 3. Already 3 fouls.
He's going to substitute, but Rob Whitfield will check in. Bandu and wanting to play through it. Free throw toss is up and good. Bockham makes the free throw. He'll shoot the second one. 24-3. The lead is 21 for the Grizzlies. Free throw toss. This one ramps out, no good. Rebound cleared out there by the Blue Dragons. He's getting a rebound for Hutchinson was Hollis. With the ball out front, Rojas. Over to Hollis, out front to Taylor. Left side, Rojas. It'll give and go underneath the Rhines basket. Good. JJ finally is able to score inside.
Second field goal of the game for the Dragons.
At the 8:29 mark of this first half of play.
JJ has 3 of Hutchinson's 5.
24-5 ball game. Grizzlies drive left side. Layup won't go. Rebound fought for. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball on the missed shot by the Grizzlies.
Now, if you're Hutchinson, there's a long ways to go in this game. 28 minutes, 16 seconds. You just say, let's whittle this down to single digits if we can by halftime.
Ball on the outside. Get the call.
Should have been basket interference.
Russell Smith with the basket. Smith with the basket. And now a technical foul called on Steve Eck. 26-5 is your score. A T is called on the Blue Dragon head coach.
Well, he has to be questioning whether interference should have been called.
Let's take a 30-second break. 26-5, Dragons trailer. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary. Enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Well, Coach F wanted to have a conversation with the official who called the tee on him, and that official just walked away.
Yeah. 26-5. The lead for the Grizzlies. Now they'll come out and shoot free throws in the first of Armstrong. Steve finally able to talk to one of the other officials. And the ball was, I thought, was up over the cylinder. Basket interference.
I don't think there's any question. It certainly looked to this observer like it should have been basket interference.
Free throws up and good by Armstrong. He would shoot a second one. Free throw toss, up and good. So he made them both. It's 27-5. The lead is 22 for the Grizzlies. Blue Dragons will have the basketball. Hutchinson with her back up against the wall right now in this first half of play. A lot of game left, Rusty. You talked about it, but still, I think you got to trim it down to single digits. There's a block right back into Rojas' face. He'll go out strong and score it. Nice job by Rojas. So Rojas is able to get the score on the putback. 28-7. Grizzlies with the 21-point lead. See if Hutch can put about a 10-point run here together or not. Try to regroup a little bit. Angle dribble to the left side. Flash pass down low blocks. He'll take it down low. Shot up and scoring it. It's going to be Lockham, yeah.
Really strong move off the right baseline. And now Raekwon Taylor with 2 fouls.
Free throws up and good. So it's 30-7. The lead is 23 for the Grizzlies of Butler. 7:14 to go in a half. Ball on the outside. Whitman on the outer perimeter. Go left wing. Rhymes had it for a second. Back outside Rojas. He'll dribble penetrate. Back on the outside. Hollis the 3 ball. Got it. High rainbow 3 by Hollis is good. I mean, that's what the Dragons need. 31-10 now. Lead cut back to 20-21 right now. Ball on the outside. That was Smith. Over to Armstrong. He'll shoot the 3 ball. Rattles out on him. No good. Rebound Stalnuhu. Dragons will bring it up. Hutchinson into the forecourt. Right side to throw it away. Turnover Dragons.
7 of them.
Rusty Bandu with 3 minutes in the ball game and 3 fouls. Could not even break a sweat. So Hutchinson without one of our main opponents, one of the main weapons on the bench right now with 3 fouls. Is a drive on the outside, jumper from the free throw line, not there. Rebound, fought for. Dragons come away with it. Hollis, 2 bodies down at the other end. Down we go, and the ball taken away from Rojas. Up the court comes Criddle. Fall away jumper, foul called on Whitfield.
Steve Eck is really frustrated right now, barking at the officials, but what he's really frustrated by is the play of his basketball team.
31-10 at the line, the lead for the Grizzlies. Criddle to the free throw line. His free throw's up and good. Even the free throws are bouncing right.
Yeah, that one took a really weird bounce, but wound up going in.
Free throw toss. This one won't go. Rebound cleared out of there by the Blue Dragons.
Let's have a little patience. Yep. Get a good look.
Curtis Hollis outside to Rhymes. Rhymes on the outer perimeter. Here goes the Hollis. 5:44 to go in his first half of play. Whitfield, left side. Hollis, he'll gun it on his way. Rims off, no good. Ball pops out. Rojas underneath, in and out of Salnuhu's hands. Rojas maybe a little too hard on the pass. Rhymes trying to talk to him a little bit. 32-10. The lead's still at 22. They've at least stemmed the tide a little bit, Rusty.
Yeah.
Staying right around the same area right there. There's a drive to the basket. Up and good. Bacco scores it again. He's a good-looking ball player. Took it strong.
Hutchinson has just been outplayed in every aspect.
34-10, Grizzlies. Drive to the basket, not there. Loose basketball picked up by Armstrong. Here comes the Grizzlies. Out the court, out top of the key. Criddle looks to the bench. Coach Brian Miller, gives him the nod. Now they go left wing.
Brian, a former Salt Hawk.
Smith drives in. Rojas, contact made, basket good by Smith. Making it look pretty easy, aren't they?
No, they really are. They're playing awfully well.
And timeout's going to be taken. 36-10. Hutchinson trails it. Grizzlies with the lead with 4.
Sponsor of ACC Sports. You have choices when it comes to your vehicle purchases, and a better way is more than a slogan. Any new or select pre-owned purchase comes with our Advantage Rewards benefits. That includes complimentary car washes with every visit on car with any major service, including oil changes and tire rotations. A better way also means no high-pressure sales tactics. Everyone has deals, but do they take care of you after the sale? Visit us at MidwestSuperstore.com and go Blue Dragons.
Well, we wish there were. Butler is getting far better shots. Time and time again getting to the inside. Hutchinson is being out-rebounded, 18-14. The Dragons have turned it over 9 times to just 2 for Butler. And it all adds up to 36-10. Now, we've seen good teams have this happen to them before. And make no mistake, this is a good Hutchinson team. Remember Coffeyville a couple of weeks ago coming into the arena? They were unbeaten, and the Blue Dragons beat them by 35. It can happen. Now, there's a chance the Dragons could turn this around, but it's going to take a miraculous switch from what we've seen in the first 15 and a half minutes of basketball.
Plus, the Van Du with 3 fouls on one of your key scorers makes it pretty tough. Now, with the basketball will be the Blue Dragons. Tyler Cotton's back in there, by the way, with 4:32 to go in the half. Lady Dragons winners, 59-53 in a close one in the earlier game. Here's Josh Creech. He's back in there. Flash pass down low underneath. They go to Ryan's floater. Up and good. Ryan's with the basket. So the Blue Dragons out of the timeout with a success as they were able to score it. 36-12, your score. Lead is cut down a little bit. Ball on the outer perimeter. 3 ball on its way. Rimmed off no good. Creech with the rebound off the missed shot that was put up by Baca. Here comes Whitfield. Ryan's dribble penetrates, kicks it on the outside. Whitfield for 3. Got it. The big 3 by Whitfield is good. And the Dragons can get back quickly if they start knocking 3 balls down like that. 36-15. Back down to 21. Grizzlies with the lead and the basketball. Outside, they'll flash it high to Bratton. He'll give it off to Armstrong. Back to Smith. Dribble penetration with 7 on the shot clock. Shot won't go. Rebound, Tyler Cotton. Blue Dragons want to run. Hutchinson in transition. Here comes Creech. He'll attack the rim. Ball rejected. Loose basketball out of bounds. It sails. It'll be The line.
That could have been called intentional. Don't think it will be.
Foul's going to be charged against Moore. At the line will be Rob Whitfield. .55 seconds to go in this first half of play. Free throw's up and good. He'll shoot a second one. Lead cut to 18 now, so you're starting to nibble at it a little bit. Here comes substitutions for the Grizzlies. In that girls' game, Rusty, it was 42-24 at one time.
Yeah.
And the Grizzlies came back to pull it within 2. Free throw toss up and good. Those 2 big free throws right there. 38-21, lead is 17 for the Butler Grizzlies.
Dragons need a stop, maybe another basket before halftime.
Ball on the outside. Grizzlies working around the perimeter. Here's Armstrong. Rolls left, back out top. Over the right side to Barry. Barry brings it on the dribble. They go left side. Boy, those are daggers right there. Those are killers. You get the shot missed like you won inside the 13 seconds. Now back to a 20-point lead. Little give and go to Creech. Goes under, can't get it, put back good. Creech with the basket. And a basket by Creech closes out the half. And now we just got another technical. We just got another technical, and the referee saying you're not going to show me up. And I think that's the second on Eck.
And if that's so,
he's done. He's out of here. So he will head to the dressing room. 41-23 is your halftime lead for the Grizzlies. We will take a 2-minute timeout and sort things out. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, my name is Dr. Brandy Weems, family practitioner at Summit Healthcare. We offer the full spectrum of family practice services, including well child checks, chronic disease management, and in-office procedures. Summit Healthcare is committed to providing quality family medicine and walk-in care to patients of all ages. As a Hutchinson native, I am honored to return to this wonderful community where the inspiration for my medical journey began. Schedule your appointment with me, Dr. Weems, at Summit Healthcare today, 662-6000.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon Athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmit, Wyatt and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom, or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
The Dragons down 41-23 to the Grizzlies. Grizzlies jumped out on top. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule, but the story is, right at the end of the half, the technical foul, which would be the second on Steve Eck, was called, and that's the first time we've seen that happen. He was ejected.
So Coach Eck will not be out here to coach the second half. And the Blue Dragons I believe we'll start the second half with Butler shooting 2 free throws on the technical on Coach Eck. The bad thing about it is, although 41-23 is not a good situation to be in, Hutchinson did have just a little bit of momentum there at the end of the first half. But the officials saying to Coach Eck, you're not going to embarrass me. And so 2 technical fouls, and Coach Eck is gone from this basketball game. Blue Dragons just suffered through certainly the poorest 15 minutes of basketball we've seen a Blue Dragon team play in many a year. Hutchinson at one point trailed 28-5, might have gotten worse than that. Let's see. They say I think that was the biggest lead, 28-5. Yeah. Hutchinson in that first half just suffered through miserable shooting. Wound up 9 of 29, that's 31%. Meanwhile, Butler was making it look even worse than it was, because Butler, frankly, getting much better shots on drives to the basket, 15 of 30. The Dragons wound up hitting a couple of three-pointers and 7 tries. Butler was 3 of 9. Rebounding, Hutchinson have been a strong rebounding team, but Butler beat them on the glass by 4. And then the Dragons had a batch of turnovers, 9 of them in the first half. It all just added up to a snowballing effect. The crowd got into it, and Butler in a great spot to hand the Blue Dragons their second loss of the basketball season with an 18-point halftime lead and 2 technical free throws pending. For the Blue Dragons in the first half, looking at the scoring, the only one who really had an outstanding, I'll say a decent half, was J.J. Rhymes. He scored 9, 5 points for Rob Whitfield, 3 points for Curtis Hollis, and then 3 players with 2 each, Sal Nuhu, Josh Creech, and James Rojas. I thought at times the Dragons played really hard, although the first 10 or 15 minutes it was a lot of one-on-one stuff, and Butler, meanwhile, was playing inspired basketball. For Butler, in that first half, Katarius Bokum had 8, 9 points for Russell Smith. They did most of the damage, but they got good balanced scoring. Jared Armstrong had 5 points and by Justin Criddle. You get the picture. Everybody was contributing to the cause for Butler, and for the Blue Dragons, just not a whole lot of scoring going on, period. We've seen this before. We talked about a Hutchinson team that a couple of weeks ago demolished a good Coffeyville team, 97-62. There are nights like this. Maybe the Dragons can turn it around in the second half. If they can, it would be an amazing comeback. But right now, about all you can say, Butler was very, very good in the first half, and the Blue Dragons, at least early on, didn't play with a lot of poise. 41-23, our halftime score. That has been the Medicine Shop Game Capsule. The Medicine Shop would like you to know that they'll deliver your medications free of charge in Hutchinson and South Hutchinson. A lot of stuff going on around out there. Some of you are at home not feeling all that good. The last thing in the world you want to do is go pick up a prescription at the Medicine Shop, and you don't have to. Just give them a call. They'll deliver it to your home or, if need be, to your place of business. The Medicine Shop, quite a place. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with more.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support
a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Just because you feel hale and hearty right now, you may think you don't need a pneumonia shot. But why risk it? At least without discussing your situation with a physician. Children under 5 and everyone over 65 definitely should have a pneumonia shot. And just maybe you should too. So welcome to Prairie Star Health Center. Whether you have insurance or not, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
In the night's first game, the Blue Dragon ladies survived a big Butler comeback in the fourth quarter to win at 59-53. The Lady Blue Dragons have now won 6 in a row. They won in a game that was marred by 58 fouls. Hutchinson had 23 turnovers, but the Dragons battled and battled and battled. Good defense in the first half caused some awfully poor shooting by Butler. And the Blue Dragons with a mighty big win in a place that's tough to win. If they're going to have as they did in the first, but you spot a pretty good team, 18 points, it's going to be a tough comeback. And we believe that the half will start with two technical shots because of the technical foul on Hutchinson coach Steve Eck at the end of the first half. So the Dragon disadvantage could be 20.
Yep, sure could be. Barton, by the way, in 16-17 to go on the second half of play on top of Dodge, 58-30. That's being played down at Barton. That is the Blue Dragons' foe for the next game. Also at halftime, it is Coffeyville leading the Osho 45-33. And Seward on top of Allen, 2:30 to go in the first, 33-21. And one last score, Garden and Cloud with 2:29 to go. Garden on top of Cloud, 28-23. Those are some scores from around the league. Here it's 41-23, and that was a crazy first half of play. Everything was going in for the Grizzlies, and nothing was going right for the Blue Dragons. And now you got to dig a hole. Reggie Freeman's going to have to step up and probably be called the decisions. He and Dallas.
Jay Syriac is not here.
Yeah, Jay's not here, so there's only 2 coaches. So it's going to be Reggie's having an opportunity to get the guys together and play a little hard. Now you play for pride. You're down 41-23. Got another half a ball. It could turn the other way just as quick.
What you have to do, though, you can't come out and try to make it happen boom, 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 boom. That's how the Dragons got in the hole.
Exactly.
Because they came down, took some very ill-advised shots early. Butler was hot. You could expect the home team to be highly motivated, and they were. And the Blue Dragons kept falling farther and farther behind, and instead of playing more and more together, we saw a lot of individual stuff. Now, by the end of the first half, the last 5 minutes of the first half, Blue Dragons were playing much, much better. But what a hole they have dug.
J.J. Rhines with nine points in that first half. He got most of it. You're exactly right, though. Just take care of the basketball, try to play with a little pride and see what we can do.
Dragons had 3 points at the 10-18 mark. That's about as unproductive as a basketball team can be. And this is a good basketball team. I mean, they started the year ranked number 1, defending national champions, ranked number 6 in the latest poll that came out. And given the fact that there are a batch of unbeaten teams in the country, that's probably about right. But if it comes down to getting an at-large selection to the national tournament at the end, and that's a long ways off, there's no question that the committee's going to look at games like this. So it's important for the Blue Dragons to come back and at least make this respectable.
It's kind of like Ohio State losing to Iowa by 31, so it's real similar.
That I'm pretty sure that cost them a chance to be on the Final Four of high school football.
Or college football.
Yeah, college football.
Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be right back.
You to find the perfect gift for everyone on your list, but Jim's Water and Woods has some pretty perfect gift ideas for you to consider, like their Eno hammocks, chairs, backpacks, totes, blankets, and more, all made from lightweight material but so durable. Of course, a Brio fire pit would make anyone happy. And why? No smoke. At Jim's, you can choose from grills, smokers, and accessories, and if you really want to impress, a hot spring spa. Let this be a Jim's Water and Woods kind of Christmas. 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
Basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
There's something new about Reno County area transportation. The drivers are wearing safety green uniforms. These will alert motorists when drivers are on the street, assisting passengers on and off the bus, keeping everyone safer. RCAT is first come, first served general public transportation that has a bright future. And it's not just the color of our shirts. Call 694-2913 for information.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency rating could mean 30 to 40 no obligation answers. Call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
Welcome back to the power plant in El Dorado. Start of the second half. Dragons down 41-23. In the storyline right now, Coach Eck picked up his second technical foul and has been ejected.
And here's something for you to think about. Were that a player, it would mean he couldn't play in the next game.
I think it's the same way as a coach.
I think that we'll find that Coach Eck may not be allowed to coach against Barton on Saturday night.
Break a little
I
early.
remember Dave Farrar getting ejected and having to sit out.
Free throw was made by Butler at the opposite end by Armstrong. He'll shoot his second one off the technicals. Toss, it's up and good. So he made them both. So it's 43-23. So with no time moving off the clock here in the second half, and also Grizzlies will have basketball. So a 20-point difference, 43-23.
Let's see if the Dragons can play better in the second half.
Yeah, I remember Dave Farrar. That's one of the first times I chatted with you guys. It would have been about 89. He spent part of the time up in the press box at Barton. There's a drive underneath by Armstrong. Outside three. Got it. Three from the corner is good. Smith. Russell Smith knocks it down. So big three to start this second half. 46-23. So already a 5-0 run in the second half of play. There's a turnover, and the Grizzlies come up with it. Armstrong all the way down, up and good. So a 7-0 run by the Grizzlies with those two free throws from the technical and a three and a deuce. Just underway, second half, 48-23. Rhymes strides down underneath, puts it up and scores it. Over to Barry, Barry left wing. Let's skip it across out top. Hand it off to Armstrong. He'll drive to the corner right, back on the outer perimeter. Ball on the outside, dribble penetration. They'll lean it inside, foul called. The offensive foul on the push-off. It's going to be against
Adrian Moore.
Yeah, Moore picks up the personal.
His third.
I remember a game between Barton. It was Barton and also Butler at the arena against Randy Stang. Big 21-point lead at halftime. Hutch was able to come back. Again, that was at the arena and a little bit different type of basketball. Here's 48-25. Dragons trailing. Feet inside to Taylor. Basket good.
Nice pass from JJ.
Just got to start nipping at it a little bit. 48-27. The lead is 21 for the Grizzlies. Again, they had a huge halftime lead. And dribble penetration right side by Armstrong all the way through, and then started this one on a 7-0 run. Drive underneath. Smith, basket good.
A good player. 14.
Smith out of Norman, Oklahoma. Smith out of Kansas City, Kansas. In-state product. This missed shot underneath. A jump ball called. It will be Blue Dragons possession. Russell Smith, 6'5", 214 out of Kansas City, Kansas. Here comes the inbound from J.J. Rhymes. Start of the second half, the feed on the inside, foul called. J.J. was whopped in the face. Foul's going to be charged. Smith.
First foul on Russell.
Here comes the inbound. Taylor has it. Drive underneath. Basket does not go. Rebound cleared out of there. Here comes Armstrong. 50-27 the lead for the Grizzlies. Out of bounds at Sales. It'll be last touched off the Blue Dragons. Inbounding will be Armstrong, left side baseline. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hills. Glad to have you along tonight on Hutchinson's Country, KHUT in Hutchinson. Ball's thrown in the backcourt. Hutchinson comes up with it. The drive by J.J. Rhymes and in one as he was fouled.
Quite a shot by J.J. Barry came from behind, basically grabbed him around the chest about 8 feet from the basket, but Rhymes able to finish.
Timeout's going to be taken by Butler as we got a free throw coming for J.J. Rhymes. 50-29, Dragons trail it. Grizzlies on top with 17:35 to go. We'll be back in a half minute.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B&. Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
50-29, Blue Dragons playing a little bit better here after falling behind at one point, 48-23 early in the second half. Long ways to go, but a lot of time.
I gave credit also to KHUT, but also KWBW, 1450 AM and 98.5. Prizes to be won. Here's J.J. Rhymes to finish off the possible three-point play, and a basket and a foul. Rhymes takes his time. Free throw toss is up and good. So Rhymes with the free throws up and good.
JJ with a dozen.
Rhymes with that free throw. Got it up and down. Here comes the steal. The Dragons bring it up. Underneath the Rhymes basket. Good by Rhymes. Another one. 50-30 to cut down to 20.
50-32, actually.
Yeah, 50-32. You're exactly right. 50-32. Blue Dragons trying to rally back. Here's
and that actually was started
Smith.
by a block shot.
The drive to the basket, up and good. Bratton was able to score it. So Bratton with an easy basket inside. Stops the little run. 52-32. Blue Dragons trying to come up with it. Grizzlies get the steal. Ball knocked away by Tyler Cotton. He'll gather it in. He'll bring it on the dribble. Underneath they go to Rhymes. Underneath basket and one. Another one for J.J. Rhymes. So the basket and the foul will put Rhymes at the line. And free throws coming one his way. Salnuhu will rotate out. Rojas in. Also Bandu back in there. Rob Whitfield will check out. 52-34 with the Dragons trailing and Rhymes at the line. Free throw toss. Rims out on him, no good. And a rebound cleared out by Criddle. So the Grizzlies basketball, they'll bring it up 16-19 to go. Ball on the left side. That's Botcham.
That's travel.
Travel call. You know, Rusty, we've seen before when you have too big a lead, you relax a little bit too much.
Well, you start playing a different kind of basketball.
Yeah,
you start thinking, all right, all we got to do is use a little bit of time every time you go down. Pretty soon the other team gets on a little bit of a run, and it gets scary.
It's a game of runs. Right now it's 52-34. Grizzlies with the lead with 16:06 to go in the second half. Of it up. It's what a game like this will do. Your coach has been kicked out because of technical fouls.
And you don't have many timeouts because, frankly, Hutchinson
used a bunch.
Used a bunch in the first half.
Two is all you have. And Rhymes will shoot the free throw.
2 of them.
A couple coming his way. They're going to give the foul to 33, so they adjusted that. I wasn't sure who they called earlier anyway, so. All right, 15:59 to go. J.J. Rhymes at the foul stripe. Free throw toss, off its mark, no good. Got to have those.
J.J. just 2 of 5 free throwing in this one.
Rhymes at the foul stripe. Toss is good, so Rhymes with 1 out of 2. Missed the first one, made the second. 52-35 Grizzlies. They'll flash it out high. Goes to Bratton. He'll hold it, gives it off now quickly off to Botcham. His ball rejected.
Oh my, that looked like a clean block, but they're going to call Rojas for a foul.
Rojas will pick up the personal. He can't believe it. And that'll be his second.
Must have been contact down below because the block, he got both hands on the ball to knock it away.
Botcham will go to the line to shoot 2. 15:42, lots of time left to make a run here. You easily can see 10, 12-point runs. Free throws by Botcham is good. So the first one made by Botcham, he'll shoot the second one. Here's Rojas. So check that Taylor rotating out. So Kai Mitchell back in, yep. Kai with the bad wheel, the bad ankle. Turned it in practice about a week ago. Free throws up and good, made them both. So a little drag and run is quieter, but 2 free throws. 54-35 Butler. Tyler Cotton shifts gears, back outside Bandu. Bandu drives in, dumps it underneath. The Rhymes, head fakes, goes up strong and scores it.
Nice assist to Bandu.
54-37.
Rhymes with 19 of Hutchinson's 37.
The drive to the basket won't go. And down goes a Grizzly. Foul's going to be whistled. They're going to get it on Kai Mitchell. Mitchell will pick up the personal.
Kai just not very mobile with that injury.
So he picks up the personal foul. Is it in the act of shooting? It will not be. They'll inbound left side baseline with 15-17 to go. Here comes Curtis Hollis. He's out of Arlington, Texas. I talked about him in the pregame. He had a great game against Garden City. Really took it upon himself and pushed the ball up the floor. See if he does the same here. Basketball coming up on Friday night at the Salt Hawk Activity Center. Salina Central, the Mustangs will come in to take on the Salt Hawks. Girls game at 6, guys at 7:30. Catch all the action.
Both of those Salina Central teams exceptional.
Feed inside, easy basket inside. And the Grizzlies, 56-37 now, the lead.
And they just continue to shoot red hot.
Rhymes on the outside, over to Curtis Hollis. Hollis back outside to Rhymes. Bounce pass inside to Kai Mitchell. Head fake goes up strong and scores a nice job by Kai Mitchell to get the basket inside. So he matches the 2 free throws for the basket at the other end by Botcham. Makes it 56-39. Blue Dragons at least, like I indicated, stemmed the tide a little bit.
Once down 25, now down 17. They've taken 8 points off in 5.5 minutes.
Ball, and also they gave up 7 basically in the first minute of the second half. Drive inside, underneath, shot up and good. Scoring it is Smith.
And he has contributed 16.
58-39.
Butler shooting 60%.
Butler with the lead. Here's J.J. Rhymes inside to Kai Mitchell. Faces the basket. Starts with a pivot underneath to Hollis. Wraparound basket good by Hollis. So quick basket. Blue Dragons aren't letting a lot of time go off the clock in their offensive sets.
They need some stops.
58-41, you're right.
Butler has hit 6 of 7 shots in the second half.
Criddle from 3, on its way, not there. Rebound Dragons, there's the stop. Here comes Hollis, over to Bandu. Bandu will bring it up the court. Devontae Bandu, a little floater, teardrop, not there, but a foul's called in the act of shooting. Criddle picks up the personal. That'll be his first at the line.
Bandu, who has not scored in this game. Been a long time since you'd say that.
Yep. He will shoot free throws here. Curtis Hollis chatting with Reggie Freeman, who is acting head coach in the second half of play. At the line will be Bandu. Freeman played his college ball at the University of Texas. Free throws up and missing by Bandu. Got to hit free throws when you're down like this.
When you're playing catch up and you can get closer with the clock not moving, that's a great thing.
You make this one. Free throw toss is good. And he did. So 58-42 now. The lead cut to 16 with 13:35 to go. Blue Dragons need another stop. Up the court on the outside. Ball on the outer perimeter, right side. Back outside again. Drive by Moore. He was red hot in the first half. Ball back outside to Smith. Smith backs around into the paint, puts up the shot, got it, and one.
That's just a tremendous shot. You could not cover him any better than the Dragons did.
So the free throw now for the Grizzlies coming from the foul stripe with one on Smith. 60-42, lead cut down to 18, or built back up to 18, I should say. And he gets the free throw as well.
That is just a great play by Russell Smith.
13-12 to go. Ball on the outside, Dragons. Rhymes to the basket, good! Rhymes takes it back in.
That's JJ's 21st point. 12 of those here in the first 7 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, started slow. 61-44. Hutchinson trails it. Here's Criddle. Grizzlies on the outside. They're working around the outer perimeter. Travel call. It'll go. He knocked down the three. That's a good thing that was called. Squared up and shot it. In the NBA, Rusty, you would have got away with that.
Yeah, probably would have.
Not here. 61-44. Grizzlies with the turnover. Dragons will bring it up. And Grizzlies still with the lead. Here's Curtis Hollis, three ball. It's off its mark. Ran down the corner by the Grizzlies. Had a good look. Didn't get it to go. Blue Dragons playing with a sense of urgency. Cross the lane, hands underneath the Criddle, all the way through and under. Back outside on elbow left. Ball rejected, but right back into Criddle's hands. Alley-oop now, basket good. Botcham. Botcham with the jam. Nice assist from Criddle. Go down the other way, and Hollis got one down, but a foul call before it. They won't count it. Foul's going to be charged against
Adrian Moore with his fourth foul.
J.J. Rhymes at the foul stripe. $11:53 to go in the ball games. Second half of play. Here comes Barry back in for number 24, Adrian Moore, out of Conway, Arkansas. J.J. Rhymes, Shadow Mountain High School, out of Phoenix, Arizona, his hometown. Free throw toss, up and good. Got the first one down. He will shoot a second one. 63-45, Blue Dragons trail it.
Butler shooting 80% in the second half, and the Dragons have gained on it.
Free throws up and missing. Rebound's going to be cleared out, though, by the Grizzlies. Criddle will bring the ball up. We owe you a media timeout. It'll come in a couple minutes. Ball on the outside to Smith. Pass outside. I had it off to Criddle. Criddle's played well in this ball game. The jumper by Smith is not there. Rebound, Curtis Hollis. He wants to fly. Gets it off to Bandu. Bandu crosses over behind the back dribble. Pulls it back away. Criddle defensively on him. Drives right side. Back outside. Rojas inside of Mitchell. Ty Mitchell down the low block. Soft hook, too hard, not there. Rebound back outside of J.J. Rhymes. He'll put it up and in. He scores it. And a timeout's going to be taken on the floor. A great basket by J.J. Rhymes. And it's 63-47. Full 1 minute break coming your way. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Imagine for a moment the best deal ever on smartphones. Got it? I bet Next Tech Wireless has you beat. Now through the end of the year, get up to 5 smartphone lines, unlimited talk, text, and data for only $100. Whether 3 lines, 4, or 5, it's just $100. And the deals don't stop there. All smartphones are buy one, get one free. Say hello to unlimited gifting, unlimited data, and unlimited holiday happiness. Certain restrictions apply. Merry Christmas from Next Tech Wireless.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
The Blue Dragons are hot, shooting better than 70%, and they've cut into the lead. But the problem is Butler continues to be red hot. Butler's made 8 of 11 shots in the second half. That's 73% shooting. But the Dragons, with 11:10 to go, have crept to within 16.
Grizzlies basketball with 11:10, like Rusty just indicated, remaining. They jumped out quickly to a 21, 23-point lead. Blue Dragons trailed at halftime by 18. Now it's down to 16. Ball on the outside. Barry, he'll gun a hit.
A 3.
Well, we've seen that off the missed shot. Grizzlies will bring it up, trying to add to it. 66-47. Taylor will check in next dead ball whistle. Ball on the outside. Bockham, he'll shoot and hit. This is a good ball club. Kai Mitchell goes up strong and misses it. In and out of the hands of the Blue Dragons, Rojas, and it goes off now to the Grizzlies. Long pass to the corner left, Barry. Back outside, they'll set it. Redl on the outside. Brian Miller says, settle down, guys. Under 10 to go now. We'll owe you a media timeout. Next dead ball whistle. Driving the outside. Three-pointer off its mark, no good. Off by Smith. The rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Here comes Rojas up the court. He'll take it inside. Missing it, but a foul called. Rojas will shoot free throws, but we'll get immediate timeout in before that. Foul's going to be charged against Smith. And there's your immediate timeout. We will take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hello, my name is Dr. Brandy Weems, family practitioner at Summit Healthcare. We offer the full spectrum of family practice services, including well child checks, chronic disease management, and in-office procedures. Summit Healthcare is committed to providing quality family medicine and walk-in care to patients of all ages. As a Hutchinson native, I am honored to return to this wonderful community where the inspiration for my medical journey began. Schedule your appointment with me, Dr. Weems, at Summit Healthcare today, 662-6000.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
We've said it many times, basketball is a game of spurts. The Blue Dragons had one to get within 16, but a couple of three-pointers by Butler, one by Tevin Berry and the other by Bockham, has stretched it back out to 22. James Rojas will be on the line to shoot as we go back to play. 9:39 to go. The deficit for the Dragons, 22 points.
J.J. Rhines with 26 points in the ball games thus far. He really has turned it up here in the second half of play.
He really has, but there's been nobody else that really has stepped up significantly to help.
Yeah, I mean, I go after that 5-2-2-5. Guys got to get it going. I mean, that's the closest one to him is Curtis Hollis with 5. Free throw toss is up and good by Rojas from the foul stripe. Made the first one. Let's see what he does with the second one. 9:39 to go. Free throws up and good. Made them both.
He's a good free throw shooter.
You got to hit free throws down the stretch. You got to have a little bit of luck, and right now it's back to a 20-point difference.
Got to have some turnovers.
Yeah.
Got to have some stops. A lot of them.
Left wing. Criddle set to attack. Nice job by Rojas to come out and cover up. Botcham with 3. It's off its mark. Rebound clear by the Blue Dragons. Bandu. Up the court he goes. Last touched out of bounds. It will be over to the Grizzlies. Blue Dragons couldn't handle it. Bandu tried to save it, and it went out of bounds. Last touched by a Blue Dragon. Inbounding Barry to Criddle. 9:08 to go. Jumper up, short shot, not there. Rebound Taylor. Bandu will bring it up. He and one of the sophomore guards, Rhymes as well. The Whitman back to Rhymes. Rhymes isolates on Smith, takes it down low underneath, puts it up, scores it, and in one. Uncanny the way he can get in there and maneuver his way inside and get the basket.
JJ was 28 and a free throw coming. And still the Dragons trail by 20.
69-51. Grizzlies. Rhymes will shoot 1. Rhymes gets set. 8:47 to go. Lady Dragons winners, 59-53. Free throw up and missing by J.J. Rhymes. The rebound's going to be cleared out of there.
JJ just 4 out of 9 at the free throw line. He could be having a spectacular game.
Ball on the outside. Smith, they'll flash it out high into the hands of Bratton. Oh, he'll hand it off on the outer perimeter.
They're wisely taking some time off, but it can also stop your momentum.
6 on the shot clock, 4, 3. Jumper up, missing, rebound. Blue Dragons come up with it. Off the missed shot put up by the Grizzlies. Bandu floats in, wraps it around, basket good by Bandu.
First field goal for Devontae.
Got saddled with 3 fouls right away with those within 3 minutes. Or played 3 minutes, I should say. 69-53, lead cut back down to 16 again after it was 20.
It was back to 22 at one point.
Ball on the outside. Armstrong, 9 on the shot clock. Dragons need to stop. Jumper up, missing. Rebound. Cleared away by the Blue Dragons. But right back in the hands of Smith, and he'll put it up and in. Boy, just bad luck right there. Smith, right place, right time. Got the put back up and in. 71-53.
And he has 21. He's having a nice game.
Let's see if Rojas is all right. Referee stopped play to see if he's okay. Looks like he might have been popped in the eye, and Reggie Freeman says he's all right. Here we go. Dribble drive. On the arm, Smith. Foul. Shooting foul will be coming for J.J. Rhymes.
J.J. playing with incredible effort right now.
Smith just picked up his 4th. At the line will be J.J. Rhymes. Free throw toss is up and good. 71-54, Dragons. Rhymes with 28 points, actually 29 points. Hollis will come in. Rojas is limping a little bit as he comes out. Could be a cramp as well. J.J. Rhymes, free throw toss is up and good. 71-55.
The Dragons have, on several occasions, been within 16, haven't gotten any closer.
Yeah. Hutchinson down, 71-55. Ball on the outside. Bacchus gets it down low underneath. They go to Bratton. Ball taken away. Blue Dragons come up with it. J.J. Rhymes. Right side, Whitman. Whitford shot up and good by Whitfield. A three-pointer. Dragons just about get the turnover, not able to. 71-58.
Still 6.5 or so to play.
So the Blue Dragons with the ball down by 13 to 71-58. 6:20 to go. A full 1-minute break coming your way. We'll be back right after this.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustombldg.com.
Well, the Blue Dragons down 71-58 with 6:31 to go have the basketball, and will they be inbounding? If you just tuned in, they fell behind big time, like 22, 23, 24 points. Three-pointer by Whitfield, offense mark no good, but back in the hands of the Blue Dragons as they get the offensive board. Here's Bandu. Need to score on every possession. Here's Rhymes on the outside. He'll isolate. Takes it inside, spin move, takes it up and scores it, and one! Rhymes to the line to shoot the free throw. Wow, what a move.
JJ is having a phenomenal half.
Oh my, what a move on that baseline. Did the quick spin.
And on the play, I believe that's 5 fouls on Adrian Moore. It is. He fouls out.
JJ Rhymes with 32 points. The Dragons are coming back. They're down by 11 with 6:13 to go. If you just tuned in, they fell behind big time. Steve Beck got a technical in the first half and then got a second one right at the end of the second half and was ejected.
End of the first half.
At the first half was ejected. And so they started off with 2 free throws, hit a tray and a deuce before the time had even hardly moved. JJ's free throws up and good.
And at that point, the Dragons trailed 48-23, 25 points.
And they've cut it to a 10-point margin, 71-61 Grizzlies. 6:04 to go. Criddle on the outside. Over to Bockham. Bockham drives in. Stolen away! J.J. Rhymes with the steal. He goes to Bandu. Underneath, foul called. It will be Bandu shooting free throws. Curtis Hollis making the intentional call. I agree with that. But they're not going to call it. It's going to be Bandu at the line. Tell you what, these guys are possessed out there right now.
They're playing hard.
They're making a point. Yeah, you can bury us, but you're not going to kill us off. Trying to come back. Bandu at the free throw line. Free throw toss by Bandu. Rems out on him. No good. He'll shoot a second one. Bandu gets set to shoot the free throw. The toss. Good. So 1 out of 2, and it's a 9-point ball game, 71-62 Grizzlies. Up the court, they'll bring it up. Left side with the basketball. Holding it high is Bockham. He's had a heck of a game. Criddle to the right side. Bandu out smothering defense on him. They'll drive right side all the way through. Corner left. It's going to be Berry on the outside of Armstrong. 6 on the shot clock. Ball on the outer perimeter. Will kick a corner left. Loose basketball picked up. And baseline violation on Berry. Dragons have the basketball. Down 71-62. They have the possession with 5:22 to go. Brian Miller starting to get a little nervous. Ball comes up on the high side. Here's Grimes. He'll spin up against Armstrong. He'll take him in a low blocks. Take him down inside. Reach in, foul called. The basket was good by Grimes, but they won't give it to him. Foul called before the shot. Grimes will go to the line to shoot free throws. I have never seen a player take over a game as much as J.J. Grimes has.
No, this has been amazing. Now he needs to hit free throws.
Free throw toss up and good.
25 of those in the second half.
Free throw toss. Comes off on him, no good. A miss. Rebound cleared out by the Grizzlies. They'll bring it up. Up the court goes Criddle. 71-63, 8-point ball game, 3-possession game. Dribble drive to the corner, foul called on J.J. Rhymes.
His first.
Rhymes with the reach in. At the line, no, they will not be at the line. That's only 4 fouls against the Blue Dragons. So inbounding will be the Grizzlies. Criddle gets it out to Armstrong. Shot clock at 16, so they need to be aware of that. Reach in foul call. They got it on Hollis. I saw his right arm come around. I think he got called for that.
Curtis with his third.
Team fifth was indicated. Now they put 20 on the shot clock. Here comes the inbound. Criddle gets it into the hands quickly of Adams, who had a big first half. Here's the drive by Armstrong. Ball stolen away by Bandu, and it goes out of bounds off of the Grizzlies. 71-63, Hutchinson trails it. Smith will check back into the Grizzly lineup. Here comes Whitfield. He'll bring it down. Bandu thought about, spins inside, goes up and scores it. Bandu with the basket.
Six-point game.
2 possessions, 71-65, 4:24 to go. Grizzlies with the lead. They've led for the whole game. Jumped out big time. Had a 25-point lead at one time. Now it's down to 6. Outside left. Bockham spins, puts it up, misses it. Rebound, cleared underneath by the Blue Dragons. Taylor. Hutchinson will bring it up. Here's J.J. Rhymes. He'll isolate on Berry. Goes down low, puts it up and scores it. Count the basket. Oh, they called the offensive. Did they call it foul?
They called an
offensive foul. My. Rhymes picks up the personal. What a move.
It was, but maybe tried to do a little too much there.
It'll go over to the Grizzlies. Timeout's going to be taken. A 6-point lead for the Grizzlies.
Mr. Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Burning Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Well, the Blue Dragons have gotten to within 6. They have a chance. The call that went against J.J. Rhymes was a big one because it looked as though, well, he did make the basket, but he committed the offensive foul. We thought it might be an and one, which you've given Hutch a chance to get within 3. But still plenty of time. Down 8 with 13 and a half minutes to go to Washington. Kansas was a 21.5-point favorite in that game.
This one will be the Grizzlies inbounding. 3:57 to go. Berry trying to get it in. They hand it on to Criddle. Criddle down the backcourt. Whitfield lock it up with him. Reggie Freeman doing the coaching in the absence of Stiegef, who was
doing a good job.
It is. Got these guys playing focused. Feed down low underneath. The drive inside by Smith. Rejected. Back into the hands of the Grizzlies. They'll shoot the 3. On its way, no good. Ball rejected. Underneath, the Blue Dragons come up with it, but they say out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. Boy, Hutchinson had the stop they wanted, but just weren't able to hang on to the basketball. 3:35 to go. Down by 6. Grizzlies now are up that whole deal, too. Drive by Criddle underneath. Blocking foul on the baseline. 17th foul will put the Grizzlies at the line. They should have 1-1 in the person of Criddle.
Well, Mr. Criddle is a so-so free thrower. 12 out of 18, 67%.
Rhymes got a little bit of a break there after the timeout till now. Out will check Tyler Cotton. Back in J.J. Rhymes. Free throw by Criddle. Off its mark, no good. Rebound high going up for it is Hollis, and the Blue Dragons will bring it up. Whitfield drives down, floater underneath. Not there, out of bounds, and last touch off the Grizzlies. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. 3:19 to go. 34 for J.J. Rhymes is a career high. Here we go inside to Hollis. Doesn't get it. Battles for the board underneath. Grizzlies come out with it. No call. Here we go the other way. Smith puts it up and misses it. Battle for the board. Taken by Taylor. Outlet comes to Rhymes. Rhymes will pop it from 18. Got it! The big basket by Rhymes. Blue Dragons are within 4, 71-67. 2:52 to go in the contest. We're down 25. Now it's a 4-point ball game. Ball on the outer perimeter. Angle dribble to the right side. Criddle takes it inside, puts it up, misses it, but a foul called. Did he get it on Whitfield? If it will, that'll be his third. That'll be his third. Whitfield is the guilty party. At the line will be Criddle. 2:40 to go in the contest. Free throw shooting is Criddle. Free throw toss is up and good. Criddle got that one down. We'll shoot the second one. Back to a 5-point lead. Free throw toss. This one's good as well. Made them both. Two big free throws right there. 73-67. The lead is back to 6. Blue Dragons bring it up. Hollis from 3. Got it! Oh, the game of 2. The game of deuce. Good looking shot by Hollis.
Confident shot.
73-69. The lead is 4. And they did not start the shot. Oh, 10 count. A 10 count.
He walked it up too slow.
Sure did. And because
that is huge. And it was the right call. No question about it.
B.J. Stiles looked up there. He blew the whistle. They wondered why. He pointed at the clock. It was a 10 count. Ball on the outside. Blue Dragons, Bandu pops the 3. Got it! A big 3 by Bandu! And the Blue Dragons have pulled it within 1. What a comeback, folks. The drive underneath, the layup. That's a good one underneath. Put up and in by Adams. Giving the Grizzlies back to the 3-point margin. 75-72. Grizzlies inside to Taylor. He head face goes up, has it rejected. Dragons trying to get to it. Grizzlies put it up.
Butler.
They go the other way. Basket good. Criddle with the basket.
That was great effort by Butler.
Here comes J.J. Rhymes. He'll drive in. Foul called. It'll go to the line with 1:30 to go. Down by 5. J.J. Rhymes will shoot free throws. Well, we were sitting here crying in our spilled milk at halftime, wondering what was going to happen, and all of a sudden a great game is broken out in the second half.
Yeah. Both teams playing really
you betcha.
hard.
Free throw toss is good by Rhymes. 1:30 to go in the contest. It's a 4-point ball game. 77-73. Free throw by Rhymes is good. Got them both. Career high for Rhymes again at 38. 77-74. The game, a one-possession game. Here comes Criddle up the court. Gives it over to Barry on the left side. 1:20 to go. Criddle on its way. No good. Battle for the board underneath. Saved in bounds. Blue Dragons have it. Butler saved it, but the Blue Dragons are able to come up with it. Inside of a minute now. Here comes J.J. Rhymes. The 3 to tie. It comes off no good. Rebound cleared out there by Criddle. 50 seconds to go. Reggie Freeman smiling and laughing, clapping his hands. He knew that Rhymes wanted it, and a foul called or a timeout called. That timeout will be taken with Butler. 43.7 to go. It's a 3-point ball game with 20 on the shot clock, 43.7 on the game clock. A full 1-minute break. 77-74. Blue Dragons trail it. I'm going to keep it here because what a comeback by Hutchinson. Oh, my goodness, Rusty.
Well, the Blue Dragons, whether they win or whether they lose, they have played their hearts out in the second half. Had Hutchinson played the first half with anywhere close to this kind of intensity, would have been a different story. I don't think there's any question about that. JJ has been tremendous, and he has his spectacular second half, unofficially 29 points in the second half, has given Hutchinson a chance. But with a 3-point deficit, Hutchinson has to have a stop here. Can't let this turn into a 2-possession game inside a minute to play. And I'm looking at the stats. Rhymes with 29 points in the second half. 14 of 22 from the field, 10 of 16 at the free throw line. Dragons must have a stop. 44 seconds to go, 20 seconds game clock.
Reggie Freeman says to J.J. Rhymes, go out and have fun, young man, after he broke huddle right there. Here we go. 43.7 to go. 20-second time on the shot clock for the Grizzlies. They will inbound. They have a 3-point lead. Blue Dragons trying to get the stop. Ball goes in the backcourt. Criddle comes up with it. They'll bring it up quickly. Bandu will go out defensively on him. They'll go left side with it. Smith, he's had a heck of a game. He'll isolate. Lobs down low, ball knocked away. Blue Dragons come up with it. Oh, that comes up to the Grizzlies. Then they miss the shot. Back in the Grizzlies' hands. Shot up and good.
That might do it.
Bach will get the putback. Hutchinson had it for a second. And now what are they going to call? 21.8 to go. It's a 5-point lead, 79-71. Were they indicating that there was, I'm not sure what call is going to be. They're talking about
Thought it might have hit the side of the backboard.
I think it did. And let's see if they do the reset or not. Bockham got the putback.
And they're also talking about shot clock.
Exactly.
Because that shot from the side did not draw iron.
No, it didn't draw iron.
And so there
That
shouldn't have been a reset. Should have been a shot clock violation. That would take the basket away.
23 on the, they're going to put 23 on the game clock. They're going to say the basket was good, however. So Blue Dragons need to decide who they're going to foul, because that's your only hope right here.
Well, it's Hutchinson's basketball.
Yeah, exactly. But still, come down and get a quick basket and then kind of come bring it out. Here, it's a 5-point ball game. They did count the basket. Blue Dragons will inbound now. Down 79-74. Here comes Whitfield. 21 ticks on the clock. He'll take it coast to coast underneath the Taylor. He'll jam it home. Taylor with the jam.
Now a foul.
And there's your foul very quickly. 79-76. A 3-point ball game to quick foul. Blue Dragons still alive. It will send the Grizzlies to the line with 16.3 to go.
And this will be the last 1-and-1 of the basketball game.
19 fouls against the Blue Dragons, 10 against the Grizzlies. At the line will be Bockham.
4 out of 5 at the free throw line tonight.
He's due to miss.
90% on the season.
He'll get set on the free throw. Here it comes. It's up and on its way. Good. That's a big one. Well, take what you want. A heck of a job done by the Blue Dragons to try to come back and get this done. They had the ball in their hands with a chance to tie on the missed Rhymes 3.
Credit too. It's hard to play.
You betcha.
They have beaten back the charge apparently.
Here's the 3 by Hollis, rimming up and good. Hollis with the 3, and a quick timeout's going to be taken. This one's not over. 8.8 to go. The 3 by Hollis.
It's a 2-point game.
Makes it a 2-point game. You're exactly right. 81-79. We're going to take a quick 1/2 minute break. 81-79. Dragons trail it. 8.8 seconds to go. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all 3 pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bauman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
8.8 seconds to go. Grizzlies have the basketball. 81-79. The Dragons are within 2. I think we got it down to 1 at one time.
You have to try to deny the inbounds pass. Failing that, you have to foul immediately. And you don't want to foul Katarius Bockham. I'd try to keep the ball out of his hands.
Yep,
He
exactly.
is death when it comes to going to the free throw line.
All right, here we go. We'll break huddle. Tell you what, 8.8, if you can get a stop here, maybe get a 5 count.
You're going to have, you can't wait on a stop.
Nope.
You got to get the ball somehow.
Timeout's going to be taken by the Grizzlies. So quick timeout's going to be taken. We're going to keep it here. What a comeback. You know, and it could have been, but one heck of a comeback. There's no doubt about it.
The Blue Dragons weren't ready to play at the beginning of the game, but they certainly are game ready here at the end.
And you made a good comment. This is finals week. So same thing with Butler, but Blue Dragons have regrouped in a big way. Trying to come back. Final now, Barton over Dodge, 97-74. So the Cougars will come in on Saturday
with at least a share of the lead.
Here, it's a 2-point ball game with 8.8 to go. Coffeyville also winner over Neosho tonight. That doesn't matter. This is the one we're interested in. Grizzlies will try to get it in. They can run baseline here with 8.8 to go. Here comes the inbound. Armstrong will slap it, trying to get it in. They finally do. Get it in.
Foul.
And there's a foul quickly. And the Dragons had gotten a steal, but they had the foul call before that. Reggie Freeman with a big smile on his face. Credle will go to the line. That was so close.
All right, 3 of 5. The Dragons can stand to have him make 1. Can't stand to have him make 2.
6.9 to go.
2-shot foul.
Criddle at the foul stripe. Free throw toss up and missing. There's the door. It's open right now.
Have a chance.
No timeouts, so nobody can take any. Dallas Comstock saying Coach Comstock out of Buffalo University. Assistant coach for the Blue Dragons. Free throw toss is off its mark. Dragons have it. 6.6 to go. Here we bring it up. Here's J.J. Rhymes. 82-81. What a comeback. Oh, my goodness. 82-81. What a job by the Blue Dragons. What a job by the Blue Dragons. What a job by the Blue Dragons. What a comeback. J.J. Rhymes from outside the arc. Hit the 3 at the buzzer. It bounced, and it bounced, and it bounced. And the Dragons won it 82-81. Oh, my goodness. What a signature. And we will be back. Dragons win it on a 3-point play by J.J. Rhymes, 82-81. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block